Jack Heath. I'm a regional councillor in Markham and York Region, running for re-election this November.
So how long have you been in public service?
I was first elected in late 1997 in Ward 5 in Markham. That's the east end of Markham, east of Highway 48, and was re-elected in 2000, and in 2003 stepped up to regional council.
We know that in Markham they have a councillor and regional council. What's the main duty for regional council?
Well, you should think of regional council as bigger local government. They take care of social services like TCCSA. They also take care of big sewers, big roads, and things like that. Markham local government takes care of your own street, for example. They would take care of recreation facilities and libraries. The best way to look at it is the budget for York Region is $1.7 billion, and the budget for the town of Markham is about $250 million.
So what's your election policies? What needs to be improved?
Well, I think it's important that we talk about a couple things. One is development. Everybody has real troubles with traffic in Markham, gridlock and so many other things. I've been calling for a freeze on development in the far reaches of Markham, north of Major Mac up to Elgin Mills, mainly because that's where much of the traffic comes from. We've got to develop a better rapid transit policy and more development near rapid transit. That's got to be one of them. The other is I chaired the Green Bin Committee, the Mission Green Committee that introduced the green bin to Markham last year to everybody in the town, and this year we're expanding towards apartment buildings. We're looking at business, etc. We're also at the region looking at how you deal with waste, just like Toronto, but in the case of York, we're looking at developing incineration.
So I think another regional councillor candidate, Tony Wong, also mentioned about Markham Centre. There will be a new Markham Centre. What's the idea about that?
Well, Markham Centre is that area south of Highway 7, between sort of just west of Warden over east to Kennedy. And we're looking at that as being a new type of community. It'll be, it's something that was more intense. It's more rapid transit serviced as opposed to road service. It'll have some great new businesses as well. The IBM is the anchor, but we're also looking at the YMCA in there. The National Research Council is looking at, we're looking at them and they're looking at us at a spot near Kennedy and 7. It's going to be the center of Markham. It's going to be really downtown, the town of Markham. Markham's got a whole bunch of some excellent centers like the Markham Village BIA area, the Unionville Village BIA area, and Thornhill on Yonge Street. But this would really be the downtown of the new town of Markham.
What's the annual salary of a regional council?
I'm sorry?
What's the annual salary?
Oh, well, local council gets just less than 60,000, local councillors, that's ward councillors. And when you add in the region, it just comes to under 100,000.
So it's combined?
Combined.
Yeah. Is it higher than the Toronto City Councillor?
Actually, it is a little bit. I think Toronto just raised its salary, and so I've lost track of the salary. I think it's in the 90,000 range for Toronto councillors, and regional would be just a little higher. Region of York, just under 100,000. But a local councillor in Markham would be a good deal lower at about just under 60,000. That's in Markham.
So what's your opinion about the current pay level for the Markham councillor and regional councillor?
I see no reason that the salary should be raised. It goes up with inflation a little bit, equal to the annual inflation rate or equal to a union contract increase, which is usually about the same amount, 2 to 3%. And I see no reason for increases. I think we get a reasonably good salary, and I don't think there's any reason why we should take any more of the taxpayers' money.
So can you tell us about your family and your hobbies, pastimes?
Well, my family, my wife is from Hong Kong, Krista. She came here 20-odd years ago, and so I'm pretty close to both cultural groups in Markham. Spend most of our time at Chinese restaurants. Indeed, this one I've been at dozens and dozens of times. My favorite pastime, shared by a whole bunch of your viewers, it's golf. And I'm not very good at it, but I love it.
I'll give you 1 minute commercial time to appeal to our audience why they have to elect you.
Well, I think we've done a great deal in the past 3 years, and there's more to go. I think we have to look at gridlock, and I've been looking at issues about rapid transit, how to solve those problems, how to build more bridges over the 404 and 407, and that'll help. I think the viewers want us to do more for the environment, etc. in that area. And we've been doing that in Markham, and as the chair of that little committee, I'd like the opportunity to carry on and see where we can go in the next 3 to 4 years. I would like everyone's support on November 13th for Regional Council. My name's Jack Heath.
Thank you.